Are you DFARS compliant? If you missed our webinar, don't panic. Here's a 90-second snippet. And if you're interested in the topic, just watch the full recording or reach out. We'll get you steered correctly. Marcia and I put our heads together to deliver a 45-minute overview of who's impacted by DFARS, what does it mean to be compliant, and generally how to get there. So Marcia and I broke down a few terms during our presentation. For example, DFARS is also known as a protection standard for Controlled Unclassified Information, or CUI. It's also known as a NIST compliance standard of 800-171, which derives maybe from a more well-known NIST security standard of 800-53 that the entire industry really relies on for security standards. Good news is, in terms of compliance, there's five primary areas to reach compliance. First is obviously get your organization set up with a DFARS policy. This talks about your intention, which you want to have in place to cover topics such as roles, chain of custody, and intention specific to that CUI data. And like the policy, the system security plan to determine how you intend to protect that data is also important. Most organizations clearly will have gaps in an unfolding strategy for their security plan, and those are captured in your plan of action, or POAM. The fourth and fifth items are having a certificate in place, which allows you to notify the proper Department of Defense should there have been a breach of your data. And obviously in a supplier and a primary contracts owner and supplier relationship, you're going to have downstream suppliers to you that also are going to be subject to flow down requirements. So in general, those were the items that we covered. If you're interested in more detail, certainly give us a call.